Hey family, so let me turn my ear off, it's probably loud. I'm currently leaving class right now, and as I was leaving class, there was this girl that was crying, and I just want to talk to you guys today about the fact that one reaction can spark a reaction. Does that make sense? So by doing something, that can spark a reaction from the people who are surrounding you, because you never know who's watching you, right? So walking out of class, and I see this like older woman. She was probably a professor. She had like a bag or something with her, and she was walking in front of me, and she stopped and started talking to this girl, and I looked at the girl, and she was crying. Like, she had like tears rolling down her face and stuff, and I felt conviction within me. Like, I felt like I can't leave here without, saying something to her too. But initially I was like, man, like, what do I say to her? Because sometimes when you're crying, you just want to cry, right? You just want to release those emotions. So I initially didn't say anything, but like every step I took, the burden became like heavier and heavier. It was getting heavier on me. So I heard the woman say, as she like walked past the girl, she was like, oh, okay, I just couldn't let you, she said, I just couldn't stop without saying something to you. And it seemed like the girl didn't need help, but still in that moment I was just thinking, well, maybe she couldn't help her, but maybe I can. So I as I was walking, and I had that feeling of conviction. Okay, so sorry, my camera died, but what I meant to say at the beginning is one action sparks a reaction. Okay, so basically the conviction of God is so powerful that it'll arrest you. Like, that's what the word refers to it as. It's so powerful that you have to move, you have to act on it, you have to obey it, you have to be obedient. And so I'm still on the side of this girl. She's sitting down, she's crying, so I'm like, all right, let me turn around, and in that moment he'll be with me. I don't need to think about what to say, right? So turn around and go back to her, and I was just like, hi, I couldn't help but notice you here. I was like, hi, my name is Ashley. Of course you want to introduce yourself. I was like, hi, my name is Ashley. I couldn't help but notice you here. I just wanted to like see if everything's okay. Is there anything that I can do for you? And she was like, oh no, I'm okay. And I was like, okay. And I was like, so before this happened, I had like a bunch of tissues, felt the need, the Holy Spirit, okay? Got a bunch of tissues before, coming out of my class, after my class I used the restroom, and then I got tissues. So yeah, as I was walking out, she was there, yeah. But in that moment I asked her, I have tissues here, like, can I give you some tissues? And she's like, oh, you're so nice, like, you're so sweet, yes. So I just like gave her some tissues, like a bunch of tissues, and I was like, I just want to let you know that like whatever it is that you're going through, it's not gonna last always, and it will get better. And I was like, just keep on going and just have faith, and know that whatever you're going through right now, you're gonna get through it, and trouble doesn't last always. So just know that it will get better. And she was just like, oh, thank you so much, and she was crying more. And I was like, it's gonna get better. And then I was like, okay, well, God bless you and have a blessed day. And she was just like, oh, thank you so much. And yeah, I just like left that moment, because it was like I could tell she wanted to process what she was going through, but at the same time you have to be there for people, and you need to let people know that they are not alone. For all you know, she could have felt like she didn't matter. She could have felt like nobody in the world cared for her. She could have felt like she was worthless or didn't amount to anything. But just to show someone that you aren't a nobody, I see you, we see you. And I didn't want her to think that it was just one person that saw her. At least she knows that 2 people saw her value, and she matters. And yeah, so I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know what just happened, because God is moving. He's moving, and just be who you can be. Like, be the best person you can be to others, to those who are surrounding you. You just never know. You never know, you know, what people are going through. She could have been grieving. She could have been mourning a loss of a loved one, or maybe she lost a friend, or maybe her boyfriend broke up with her, or maybe her girlfriend broke up with her. Like, you just never know. And it doesn't matter, like, what you see in a person or what they have on, or maybe their beliefs are different than yours. What matters is they are human. They have a heart, and they need to know that they're not alone. Man should not be alone. So you can be that person. You could really change someone's life today, you guys. So just wanted to come on here and share that. If you ever see anyone down, you know, do what you can do. Sometimes it's nothing, but sometimes, you know, the person might not want your help. And don't leave feeling rejected. Leave feeling good, knowing the fact that they know they're not alone, and they know that they're not invisible, and somebody saw them. Okay, so that's really all I have to say. I just had a little moment, and I'm trying to do this more, you know, in the midst of things. Like, things will happen, and then I'll just, like, you know, I'll think about it, and then I'll like, oh, I need to write it down, and I end up not writing it down, or, you know, whatever. So I'm just trying to, like, do things in the moment, and I hope that this can, you know, inspire someone to just act, you know, even if you don't know what to say. Know that God will give you the words of what to say, because your action will spark a reaction. So just be a light in this world. That's what we're placed here to be. And yes, guys, just do what you can do. So yeah, if you haven't yet, join the family, join the AMLDtv family. This is a safe place for all. This is a place where you can express yourself. This is a place where you can come here and know you are not alone. I'm with you. They're gonna be with you in the comments, okay? And if they're not, they'll get blocked, because we do not deal with negativity here. This is a positive zone, a safe place for all, okay? So yes, y'all, God bless, and I'll see you in the next vid.